Appreciate it very much. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to welcome and thank Mr. Jeff Smatsky and Zephyrhills Water for their appearance today. Mr. Smatsky serves as the factory manager at the Zephyrhills Water plant in Zephyrhills, Florida, in my district, the 12th Congressional District of Florida. The 258 employees at the Zephyrhills plant produce both the Zephyrhills and the Nestle Pure Life brands of bottled water and a variety of single-serve and bulk containers ranging from 8 ounces to 5-gallon water cooler containers, which are distributed to homes in Florida, offices in Florida, all across Florida. Zephyrhills serves a valuable role in Pasco County, a community that I represent, and the Tampa Bay area in Florida as well, all of Florida. His testimony will shed light on the state of our economy and how we may be able to spur economic growth in this vital sector. And I yield back.
Myers, Mr. Smatsky.
Thank you. From Zephyrhills, Florida.
Thank you, Chairman Terry, Member Schakowsky. It's a pleasure to be here today. I assure you, I'll honor my time commitments. I'd like to thank Congressman Bilirakis for his leadership in our district and to congratulate him on joining this prestigious committee. I'd also like to point out there's an additional Nestle Waters facility connected with spring sources located in Congresswoman Blackburn's district in Hohenwald, Tennessee. I'd like to thank the Congresswoman for her support and friendship. Zephyrhills brand spring water was established in 1964. It's one of 5 regional spring brands for Nestle Waters North America. It's the primary brand produced and manufactured out of our factory in Zephyrhills, Florida. Zephyrhills spring water comes from natural springs located in Zephyrhills area, as well as other carefully selected spring sources across Florida. Today, 70% of what Americans drink either comes in a can, in a bottle, or another container. We take pride in producing healthful beverage bottles. In Zephyrhills, Florida, we produce the Zephyrhills Natural Spring Water, Nestle Pure Life Purified Water, along with Deer Park Spring Water, which is also bottled out of our sister factory in Madison County, Florida. At Zephyrhills, we are proud not only produce great quality bottled water, but as well as have great quality jobs. A couple statistics about our factory. Our plant was built in 1990. We employ 258 full-time employees. We also additionally bring on 30 seasonal employees to cover peak season demands. The plant produces Zephyrhills and Nestle Pure Life in single-serve containers, as well as the 5-gallon water cooler containers, which are distributed to homes and offices across Florida. Our spring water is piped to the factory and in some cases tankered, at which point it goes through a state-of-the-art, multifaceted, multi-stage quality process and ends with a hygienically sealed bottle that ensures food safety and quality in the marketplace. Preforms, which come from our sister factory in Madison County, are made into bottles in our blow molders. They're then filled, capped, labeled, packed, wrapped, palletized, wrapped again, prepared for shipment, all within the 4 walls of our facility. Across Florida, Nestle Waters employs 1,000 people with an annual payroll of $42 million. We spend an additional $80 million with Florida-based business partners, community engagement activities, as well as distribution networks. Incidentally, Madison County plant was the first LEED certified factory in the state of Florida. Our company is committed to both understanding water resources and sharing that understanding with the community. Our showcase partnership in Zephyrhills is with Crystal Springs Preserve. This 525-acre nonprofit sanctuary has been restored to its natural spring habitat and houses an educational facility which is visited by more than 35,000 students annually. Last month, we just launched a traveling science center with the Crystal Springs Preserve. It's called Water Ventures. It's really cool. It's a 53-foot semi-trailer that has been customized to provide a museum quality-like platform for water education and encouraging positive stewardship for Florida's diverse watersheds. Bottled water has the lightest environmental footprint of any packaged beverage. We're intensely focused on lightening that footprint even further. We want and need our bottles back so that we can achieve cradle-to-cradle recycling and reuse. And we made a commitment to be the bottled water industry leader at 60% recycling rate, for all plastic bottles nationwide. Mr. Chairman, you may not always hear from the industry representatives who are generally pleased with how they're regulated by the federal government, but bottled water is one such industry. Under the jurisdiction of the FDA, bottled water is one of the most regulated food products in the country. For example, every day, every line across 29 facilities throughout the United States, our product is tested, quality inspected at least 200 times to ensure that we meet and exceed FDA requirements and our own internal quality standards. The FDA regulations are even stronger since the enactment of the Food Safety Modernization Act, and we feel that we and the rest of the industry are regulated appropriately and in accordance with all laws at the highest standards of our consumers. One area where we are not currently regulated at a federal level, where we may be able to find some bipartisan and some compromise, is with the issue of labeling and consumers' right to know. We believe that Americans have the right to know where their water is from and what's in it. In recent years, there's been an effort by some in Congress to introduce one federal standard for bottled water labeling and transparency, and we have, in our industry association, look forward to working with this committee on ideas for such a legislative approach. In closing, I'd like to thank again Chairman Terry, Ranking Member Schakowsky, as well as Congressman Bilirakis, and the committee members for your attention today. We applaud your leadership in assessing the current climate for manufacturing in America today and finding ways to improve it.